Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cut it out. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What do they say about him? A player with Spanish technique, but an English lionheart.
Not a bad combination.
Oh, good-looking ball. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Maradona. Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lampard. Beckham. Now it's Romario. That is ended up in no man's land. He could be in here. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was alert to it.
Giuseppe really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Kyle Walker, clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Beckham. And that could well leave a mark. Now this could be a chance. Stoichkov.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Maradona. Oh, what a... And the finish! He scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu. Cafu. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Romario. Beckham. Now there's a fine ball.
Giuseppe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Davids. Romario. Oh, good ball, shots on here. He's got tall. It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Good to pay, grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
Ribery. And it's Messi. He's through here. They're urging him to shoot. That is a brilliant interception. Del Piero. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onside. He's had it taken off him. Stoichkov. And a header! Goal! Into the lead once more. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Passes short and sharp. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi. Beckham. And Hernandez. Gently done. Oh, what a pass! And a shot! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Header! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Stoichkov. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tepe finding their passes. Now it's Romario. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's a nicely measured pass. Ribery. And it's Romario.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, easy pickings there. Maradona. Beckenbauer has a look and plays it forward. Lampard providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. Cafu. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Maradona. Romario. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Costa Curta with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Hernandez. And it's Ribery. And here's Romario. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So nearly the perfect ball. Romario. Lampard. Romario. Oh, important interception. And here's Romario. And the shot! He's got a goal! Simplicity itself.
Romario really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Substitution in progress.
Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Davids. Del Piero. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's from Mario. Maradona. Stoichkov. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Stoichkov. Del Piero. Goods to pay are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every...
Oh, given away. He has found the way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. The final 5 minutes. He's found the way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he was quick to react. Always onto this. Header!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rivaldo. De Bruyne. Now it's Del Piero. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stopping. He'll try from distance. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Goods to pay can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kimmich, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And here's Mbappe. Fenerbahce have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Hits one! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Davids, and here's Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's going to go a long way. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's from Mario. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's intervened well there.
Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Oh, not quite. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Romario, the man we've all come to watch. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. And the shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Fenerbahce clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Fenerbahce are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Fenerbahce are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now this could be a chance. Real big chance! He's scored! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Good to pay, grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Kyle Walker. Ribery. Good to pay, finding their passes. And that's gone loose. Van Dijk. Beckham. Now it's Romario. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh no, this does not look... Has a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for the runner. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. And we're underway again.
Giuseppe can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
A great chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Now it's Romario. Messi. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ribery. Now it's Romario. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ribery. Good to pay, have got it back and they'll have another go. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Passing nice and neat. Conte. Messi. Oh, what a mistake!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
The
Conte.
attendance for this match was
Messi.
71,898.
And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Messi! Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Messi. It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared without complication. Can he get it through? Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ribéry. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper's in command. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Romario. Davids. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Giuseppe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich. Ribéry. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mohamed Salah has created one goal already. And here's Messi. Well, they've got it again. Well, they can break here. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Messi. Ball played for Romario. Ribéry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ribéry. Hernandez cuts it out.
There will be
Vinicius
one
Junior.
minute added time.
It's gone for a throw-in. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Aimed in towards the centre. Beckham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Juxtape were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Beckham, and the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romario. That's a shade optimistic. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chelsea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Goods to pay are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Davids. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Giuseppe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. And here's Thuram. Thuram! And again the keeper stands strong.
Thuram clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. And the keeper beats it away. Goods to pay, have the chance to go the other way. A real chance if he can get through. Beckham. Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. Ribery. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Mbappe. Now it's Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Davids. And that could set him on his way. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Messi. Rice. And it's Modric. Thuram. And here's a chance. Always going over the top.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Walker.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose this time, surely!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Great ball. Mbappe!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Goods to pay, finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi chasing after it. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Havertz. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Quarter of an hour played. Davids. Romario touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh no, what has happened here? That has not gone well. Beckham.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit!
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Walker cuts out the pass. Ribery. And it's Beckham. Carvajal is charging up on the overlap. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Valverde. And here's Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Hernandez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Ribery. Can he get onto this? Romario. Romario! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Good to pay, go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Davids. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi carries the ball down the right. Now it's Haaland. Beckham. Conte. And it's Romario. Davids. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Neymar. Beckham. Now Davids. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Göztepe come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Göztepe leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Ribery. Walker with the cross. And he can clear it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. And that's a superb pass. It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Conte, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Davids. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Göztepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kante makes the interception. Messi. Davids. Walker picks it up out wide. Walker is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Messi. 60 minutes played. And here's Romario. Oh, good ball. He could be in here. Ruben Dias does really well there. He is strong. Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Ruben Dias. Haaland! Davids. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Davids in acres of space out wide. Messi. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Fiddles it through. Terrific header! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Ribery. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Göztepe clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. Ribery. Beckham. And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Romario is carrying after that one. And here's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Drive. Valverde! And he's following up!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's a sweet ball, that. Pinches it off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goes in for the header! Good to pay. Moments now. Oh. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Galatasaray ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Spread neatly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Musiala deals with that comfortably. Conte! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. He's cut it out. That's good play.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Romario. Messi. Yilmaz. Now it's Icardi. So it is still 0-0. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's in! Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. Hernandez. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Narrow Icardi. Galatasaray applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Van Dijk. Ruben Dias for Ribéry. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Torreira. Not the most convincing of passes. Shifted it to the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Osimhen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goods to pay. Looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Davids. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Torreira gets rid without sophistication. Beckham. Cross goes in there. That's a sharp pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now the finish! They've scored! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Goods to pay have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Gustepe really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Musiala. Yilmaz. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's picked his way through. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Giuseppe are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Conte. And it's Ribery. That has been slung wide.
Akun.
Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Ribery. Torreira. That's been cut out, well played. Ribery. And it's Beckham. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react. Romario. Taken back almost at once. There's the shot! Goal! And they're back in front! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Tepe go into the lead. Yilmaz. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Yilmaz. Now it's Romario. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! Delivers across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Galatasaray do have a chance to counter here. Just eases him off the ball. That's the throw. Torreira. Olise. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Walker.
Giuseppe surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, no joy this time. Ribery. Osimhen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Torreira. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Davids. Goods to pay. Close now to seeing this one through to the end. Akun fiddles it through, and here's Osimhen. Bit too much weight on the pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Davids. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field.
And he's picked out the
16,
and the shots.
Thurman.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Narrow card really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich gets his pass away. Short changes him with that pass. He is through here. Now it's Icardi. Conte proves too strong. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what... Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Romario! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And it's Neymar. Messi.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say...
Shot goal! And he's done it! What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And it's Maradona.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. Maradona. Ribery. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Goods to pay, leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
He gets big! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ribery. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled them to one side, he's told them what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Maradona, and he was quick to react. He could be in here. Now the finish! And what'll be quick? And again! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Platini, spread out to the left. Davids. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Guardiola. Van Dijk. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's a nicely measured pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Beckham. That's headed upfield. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And the shot! Now it's Messi. Beckham. Romario. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Ribéry. Romario. Chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Chooses to go back. Keeper sees it all the way. Ruben Dias. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Maradona. Foot in. Now it's Romario. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seemed...
And Messi! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue. Kyle Walker really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, good-looking ball. Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now Mbappe. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
Messi! Guardiola. Adams. Quality ball. And here's Maradona. And he'll shoot. Oh, crossbar! Davids. Messi. Now it's Romario.
Mbappe!
Mbappe! And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's from Mario. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. That's a little off target. Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. Goes searching with that cross. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's running through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Hernandez. Oh, they could break here. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly flat.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Walker carries the ball down the right. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Guardiola. Neymar. Guardiola.
Mbappe!
Great hit! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Good to pay. Present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen,
There will be
spot
3
hit.
minutes added time.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribery. And here's Messi. Romario. Platini. And we're done. Gutztepe played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Gutztepe can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. So that's got things underway. Gutztepe cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, this looks sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. That is lovely. McAllister. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Gutztepe are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Davids. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
That's really well manoeuvred. This man very much flavour of the month. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Adams has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
He contemplates his options meticulously. Beckham! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ribery. Messi. Chips it through. McAllister. And he's picked out the run. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Mbappe! Good read, needed to be. Ribery to Messi. And it's Beckham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Costa Curta. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the ball's gone astray. Beckham. Beckham. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Good to pay. Has the chance to go the other way. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Messi. Davids.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe shapes to shoot! Conte. Davids. And it's Messi. And it's Ribery. Good to pay, finding their passes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Always onto this. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Davids. And that is a little undercooked. Davids. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played. Davids.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just eases him off the ball. Beckham. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And he's intervened well there. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Walker showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Walker. Conte. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Davids. And here's Messi. And that's not going to reach. That's going to go a long way. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that was vital. But that has not gone well. Messi, and the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Brazil have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Davids. Hernandez. That's a nicely measured pass. That's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Dijk. And it's Beckham. Davids. Messi. He could be in here. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Might want to be careful there. Gustepe merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Roberto Carlos. It'll be a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 4. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Shot could be on. Beckham. Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Ribery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kyle Walker. Davids. Ribery. And it's Conte. Davids.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, what has happened here? It's from Mario. Davids. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Guts to pay. Really will have to throw everything at this now.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Giuseppe can always take more positives from the...